What's going on, you guys? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new segment of One on One. Last week we had LGBT rapper Ayo Rashawn here, and this week we have former cast member of Kandi and the Gang, Shawndreca Robinson, here today. I'm very excited about this interview. And like I just told her before we started, I was like, I was pleasantly surprised by this email that I got, because I was like, okay, let's talk about it. So, first of all, how have you been? A lot of us have not seen you since Kandi and the Gang went off the air, and I want to say it's been about maybe like 3 years. I hope I'm not saying it.
I think so. I think it's been 3. Yeah, I think it's 3 years.
Yeah, I think the show dropped in 2022. I want to say. I think it was 2022. Yeah.
I don't remember. I feel like it was a little while ago, but don't worry about the screen. I'm coming to a television near you.
And we're going to talk about all that and then some. So how you been though? Like, how have you been? Like, we ain't seen you in a while.
I know. I've been good. I've just been working on my businesses and just staying focused, enjoying the single life. Just working, works on getting back on your screen again. So just booked and busy, and I'm just loving it right now.
Well, it's a good thing to hear that you're booked and busy, and it's a good thing to hear that you have other things going on right now, because, you know, a lot of times when these shows end, so do the people. You don't really hear from them no more. You don't see them no more. And if you don't see them no more, half the time it's because they don't have anything going on. Now, sometimes when you don't see them no more, sometimes they find other avenues and other things to do. Yep. But to hear that you still got stuff going on and you just not walking around here with your head cut off because you ain't on no show no more, that's a good thing. But we're going to get into your other avenues, you know, as we continue on. So, first things first, are you from Atlanta?
No, I am from Buffalo, New York, 716, repping my city all day.
Okay. I always have to ask that question because I'm not from Atlanta either. I just live here. So I just moved here about a year ago. So, you know, I have to
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I know. Listen, I know that I'm not no full-blooded AT alien. You know, I'm a Mississippian at heart, but you know, I done got used to this ATL life, so you know, and I ain't going back home no time soon.
I've been here for about 9 years now, so I'm not like, okay, yeah, I'm a Georgia peach, but my little Southern accent be coming out, you know, sometimes. But I said 6 rep me 404 change.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, you breaking up.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay, you sound good now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you real good now. I didn't hear what you said towards the end. I didn't hear nothing you said. It was breaking up real bad.
I'm gonna keep going out. It's still breaking up?
No. You good now.
It's doing something. Okay. What I said, I don't know.
I think the last thing I heard you say was that you've been here 9 years and the accent be kind of coming out.
Yeah. So I've been here for 9 years. My accent come out a little bit, but I still rep my city. I try to still let everybody know I'm from Buffalo, New York. So I always be like, 716 raised me, 404 changed me. You know, I'm repping both cities. So.
Well, now that you said that you're from New York, I can kind of hear it in your voice a little bit. You know, I could kind of.
It come out sometimes, but when I'm talking to people that's kind of country, it's like, I don't know. I be trying to sound. I don't know what it be doing.
Well, you know, since I moved here last year, one thing that I have heard was that they asked me where I'm from, and I'm like, well, they said, do you live here? And I'm like, yeah. Then they say, are you from here? And I'd be like, nah, I'm from Mississippi. Then they'd be like, oh, no, I can hear it. I can hear you from Mississippi.
Yeah, because I couldn't hear it at first. I would have thought you was like, okay, you from ATL. But when you say it's certain things, you get real country.
Yeah, and then they say, you know, oh, you sound countryer than us. And I'll be like, you know, well, You know, I'm the same person who did not know that he had a damn accent till he started doing videos because he assumed that everybody talked just like him because he wasn't going nowhere at the time. So he, I assume everybody talked like me, but now I see it.
Right.
So most of us know you from Kandi and the Gang. So let's dive into the life before you were on reality TV. Like, and before you started, at the OLG and things like that, how was life before, pre Kandi and the Gang, pre OLG? Like, what was life like before that?
Before that, I feel like I still was the life of the party. I'm outside, I'm turning up, I'm living my life. I don't have any kids, just having fun. It was a vibe. So when I moved down here in like 2016, Atlanta was jumping. So, I was outside, I was making friends, I was meeting up and coming rappers that I didn't know who are rappers now, like Migos. I used to hang with them and didn't even know, so I was always been a party girl. And in Buffalo, I knew everybody. I hosted mad parties. I've always, got my girls sections and, but Atlanta party life is different. Like, so I had to like build a name for myself. So then I started working at Old Lady Gang and it was just like, it's a vibe. Like, I just felt like I was the face of Old Lady Gang and I just knew people, all the celebrities that came in. I got a lot of pictures with them. So it was like, I was always made for TV. I always had the personality, and regardless, before or after a show, somebody gonna know me.
Okay, so have you always, before there was a Kandi and the Gang, did you ever think that you would be on reality TV, and was it something that you wanted?
Growing up, I always wanted to be on a Crest commercial. I wanted to be I wanted to be on a Crest commercial so bad with a little family and we all brushing our teeth. And then I always wanted to be a model as well. But then I felt like the industry wanted you to be a little bit more naked and like, but I learned my little walk from Tyra Banks show and I used to just be practicing. And then I knew I was going to be something, I knew it was coming. So this just kind of, lit the fire and just helped it go a little further than what I was thinking. But taking that move to Atlanta anyway, I already knew my life was going to change.
Well, it's funny that you brought up the fact that you wanted to be on a Crest commercial because I wanted to be on a Blow Pop commercial as a kid. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Because I love the Blow Pops. I love Blow Pop. And baby, I would see those commercials and I just wanted
I love cartoons too. So I kind of wanted to be like a cartoon character, like a little voiceover type of person. But that Kandi right there, oh Lord, that was some good candy.
Yeah, and then now that you brought up cartoons, I'm so weird. That's that Aquarius thing. I'm so weird. Back then, when I was young, I loved the Rugrats, and I wanted to be them so bad. Like I wanted to hang out with them so bad. Like I wanted to hang out with Tommy so bad. Like I would literally be, how your mom would sit there and watch TV and she'll be yelling at the stories. As a kid, I sit there and yell at the TV because Angelica was so terrible to them. And I wanted to defend them so bad. But then when I got older, I have this love for Angelica because I kind of love the villain all the time, a lot of the times on TV.
That is so crazy because we're both Aquariuses, and I just said something in my last interview about being the villain. I love when people just don't like me. Like I don't know what I get out of it. But Fairly Odd Parents, I used to want to punch Vicky in her face for being mean to Timmy Turner. Like, why you being mean to him? And I was just like, he's a good kid. Like,
It was the same way where Hey Arnold, like Helga used to hate on Arnold so bad, but then she wanted him. And I'm like, girl, like, what's your problem? Like, girl.
But then I know that, like, I had a crush like that when I was in like 7th, 8th grade, but I never wanted to tell him. And I just admire him from a distance. And you can't say nothing, but then you got to be mean to him. So I kind of figured, but...
I see it. See, once again, I think that's an Aquarius thing because I feel like if I'm not mean to you, then that means I don't like you.
And what's crazy because I like people to be not like mean to me, but I like them hard to get men. Like
yes,
because everybody's gonna love me anyway. Everybody be in love. I'd be like, okay, yeah, love me, blah, blah, blah. You want to buy me flowers, whatever. It's the ones that be like, yeah, I know you got people. I ain't really rocking with you, and I'd be like, I like you.
Yeah, it's like I like to talk. I like to have my little slick remarks to a guy if I like them. Like if I find you attractive, then I gotta talk shit. Like
Oh my
every
God.
time.
I
But
love
so if you don't know me, then you're not gonna take it the right way. And
right.
then a lot of people will be like, Scotty is doing it because he like you. Duh. You don't
Duh.
realize
Like she being
that.
mean because she like you. Like, no, why don't you just be nice? I don't know how to be. It feels weird to be nice. So I gotta talk shit like nappy head ass. What's up?
That's exactly how I be. Like I be like that with my friends sometimes.
We
Like,
gotta stop. We gotta be nice to people. It's 2025. It's not, I don't know.
but
We
see,
appearances. I don't know. I
that's
can't.
that whole Aquarian, naturally aloof, marching to the video on drum. People don't know if you nice or not. Like it's
Mm,
like that little mystery thing we have about ourselves, and I kind of like that mystery
I love
thing about like people really don't know how to figure me out at all, and I
it.
love that. I
It be people
love
staring
it.
at me at work, just like, I wonder what she do, what's she thinking, where's she going, like, and I'd be like,
Listen, I was at work just last week, and I had to pop off on somebody, and they didn't know that was coming. Cause
mm.
I'm normally so nice, but oh no, you
But
ain't
then
finna
they
tell
know
me.
not to ever mess with you again, and they know like,
Right.
let me not
Like
talk to them. Nope.
yo man not finna come up to this job and think he finna try to fight me for no reason, and you think I'm not gonna pop off. Now you don't want to speak to me now because I popped
Yeah,
off on you.
every time, every time. I get on so many people at work. They just be like, they ain't never gonna mess with you again. Because this lady had said something because you know I work in a hospital too. So the lady was like, oh yeah, you can't wear the headband. It's not part of dress code. I type HR so motherfucking fast. Like, what is the dress code? Because I need to know, whatever. She was like, well, you can take your headband off. I said, no, you can send me home. That's part of my look. I'm
Oh,
not
I
saying,
love to say that. I love to say send
oh,
me
I love to
home.
go home.
I love it.
Oh, I could have 2 hours of PTO. I'm going home. I'm
I
gonna go.
promise I don't even have to have the PTO. I will go
I
home.
don't need the PTO either.
Because I have because I be like, I make money off of YouTube anyway, so I can go home. Whatever money
feel
I
me,
miss.
'cause I be like, I said I want 25 hours for swim. So baby, I don't even know why I'm here.
Whatever money I missed, I'll make it by the end of the month. I don't
Baby,
give a
I'll be
damn.
all
Send me
right.
home. So
Get.
I do it every time. They be like, "Well, Scotty, we could just. I think we're gonna see you home." I said, "Go right ahead. Go right ahead." I live like 8 minutes away from the job, from it to the house anyway. Go
First
right
of
ahead.
all, it's a smoothie spot across the street, a little nail spot. I could find something to do than be here.
Right. It's no problem. None.
God got me.
well, well, you said you're from Buffalo, New York. So, what made you make the move from Buffalo to Atlanta?
I felt that I've already accomplished and completed everything I needed to complete in Buffalo. I had just graduated. My man just had a baby with somebody. Mad stuff was just happening in the world. I ain't had no kids. I just was like, I'm ready to go. And God was like, go ahead. And I was like, when? He like Friday. So then I sold all the stuff in my house and I decorated my mom's basement and made her basement room, filled up my car, drove to Atlanta with my godparents, and just that was it.
Yeah, that's normally how a lot of people's stories go when they're trying to move away from like where they're from to a whole nother state. Like, were you like,
Yeah.
was it like a nerve-wracking thing for you when you first made that decision? Then when you finally did go through with it, were you ever like afraid of what that could be once you left? Because I know for
So
me, when I left
Aquarius
Mississippi,
is
it was
we're real spontaneous, so
like,
we don't really like. I don't want to say I don't have a feel for her, but we'd be like, okay, I'll do it. Like I had did something and I was like, Mom, I'm about to go be a model. I'm about to go with this lady to Chicago. I don't know her, but my mom made her sign a contract and give like her information or whatever. Like I'm one of those people. This job don't make me happy. I'm leaving. This and this. I'm going over here. So I feel like it was just, all right, I'm bored now. I done conquered all the clubs. The whole city know who I am. They know I'm turn up queen. Can't nobody have me. I just graduated college. It's like, what else is there for me to do? Like, I'm ready for that change. I'm tired of living in the cold. I got buried in 7 feet of snow.
ooh.
Yeah. And I was stuck in the house for 3 days. I said, well, I can't live my life like this. I got to go. And then I just was thinking about it. And I was like, well, where can I go if I like where my family or something is? So I'm like, all right, let me go to Atlanta. Not thinking nothing of Atlanta. Don't know. I thought it's snow here too, but And I got here and I was with the vibe because I ain't had to pay no bills. All my bills were paid for 3 months in advance. So I was
Well,
like,
that's a good. Well, that is a good thing. Did you already have people out here?
yeah. So my mom, family and stuff like that. So my aunts and cousins and stuff. Yeah, and they had this house and they had a room and they was like, all right, we'll see you when you get here. And I drove my little 14 hours and I'm here.
I think that makes it easier when you already have like a person or a tribe here
Yes.
already. That
Yes.
makes it easier because like my best friend actually moved here because my best friend is from Detroit. Then he
Mm-hmm.
had moved to Houston. Then after Houston, he moved to LA. And
Mm-hmm.
then when he left LA, he came here. So this was closer to Mississippi. So I was always coming to Atlanta to see my best friend all the time.
Yeah.
And I kept going back and forth, back and forth. This was between like 2021 to like 2023. And he was like, you may as well just move here. And I, I'm so family oriented
Mm-hmm.
that all I really knew and all I really had was like my cousins and my mama and my youngest brother and stuff like that. So I didn't want to leave right then. But I knew that I had a better purpose being somewhere else
Yeah.
versus Mississippi because I felt stuck in Mississippi. So I said, I need to get the hell on.
Yeah. So me and my best friend, we traveled a lot growing up. So I met her, and we just started traveling every year on her birthday. We'd go. We in Miami, then we in LA, then we in Vegas, then we in Punta Cana, then we in Mexico. So we just always did stuff and came back home. But then it was like, okay, I come home now, I'm bored. Like I done graduated. Like let me figure out what's next for me. If I want to be on a Crest commercial, I don't know if it's gonna be in Buffalo. They're not gonna find me out here. So
Right.
that ended up turning into that. But I'm happy I made that decision. I'm happy you made that decision too, because now we can hang out.
Yes. Okay. And I'm dead ass serious.
Now we can hang out. I'll be in the
Because
house.
I love that. Like, I think a lot of us made the best decision to move here because there was, like once I moved here, like I cried my little tears because I have like this. I'm very stuck to my youngest brother because I'm like 11 years his senior.
Yeah.
So I kind of raised him in a sense. I kind of helped my mother raise him in a sense. Yeah. So it's kind of hard leaving him behind. But once he once he came to me and said, hey, go and be great. You know why you leaving. You know what your purpose is. So just go and do what you got to do. Don't worry about me. You did enough for me already. So you just go ahead and do you. And once he gave me that feel like 2 days before I left, I was fine. Now I did cry. Although as an Aquarius,
I went back. I think I went back home every month.
Yes, as an Aquarius, I don't cry like that. Most people don't never see me cry, but that day I did cry. I cried. But I do know that when I first left, I came right back a month later for homecoming, and then I came back in January, and then I came back for Mother's Day.
It was thinking you like, didn't you just move?
Right. So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna keep coming back too many times. I'm thinking about coming back for Thanksgiving. I miss my mama cooking.
Damn, like you can't stay away. And then now I'm like so free and open entrepreneur. Like my brother worked for the airline, so I'm going back home next week. They be like, I thought, I'm like, it's been a while. I missed y'all. Hey, I'm back.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about going back for Thanksgiving because I didn't come back for the holidays when I first left last year. So I want my mama peach cobbler. I need it in my life. I ain't had no peach cobbler since I left. I need it.
And you only want to eat hers. Don't start trying no new shit out.
Nobody else's but hers.
No,
okay.
Do it.
So let's get into the OLG and how did you start there, and what made you want to start there, and the experience of being there. And then after you tell me your experience working at the OLG and how you got into that particular job, then we're gonna get into the show and how that happened into some of your castmates too. So let's get into the OLG first. How was that?
So when I moved down here, my best friend Tiara, she has a best friend named Quanisha. And then when I moved out here, me and Quanisha linked up. Rest in peace. She passed away. I love her real bad. She actually knew Chef Jayon, which was Kandi's chef at the time. And he was going to be the head chef of the restaurant. And I was in the house. I was waiting for this hospital to call me back. And she was like, let's go down there. Let's go to the interview. And I'm like, girl, I do not serve. I'm not serving nobody. That's not what we do. I'm to the hospital to get the road check. I don't know what y'all do in Atlanta, but this ain't, I don't, she's like, just come on, let's go. So at the time we lived in Beaufort. So that was like an hour and 15 minutes. I said, girl, you want to drive an hour for an interview? Like, what if we get the job? How are we going to get there every single day? So to the interview and she did hers and I did mine. They was like, well, you don't have nothing on your paper. I'm like, well, let me do the job where you pass out the menus or whatever. Like, I want to be her. They like, the host. I said, whatever. The person who passed out the menus. Like, I said, anybody else apply for that? They was like, no, most people want to be servers. I said, I don't serve nobody. I keep telling y'all that. So they end up, that was it. Started the restaurant. I maybe said I had worked at Red Lobster. I'm allergic to seafood, so I don't even know how that was a lie. But I'm saying I worked at some restaurant. They didn't even fucking care. Like, it didn't even matter. Like, I got in there. I was cute. They were like, yeah, you could be the host. No experience, no idea what I'm doing. I created the whole layout of the service system as far as, greeting them, making them wait outside, getting the menus, getting a table, rotating each server so they can have, everybody's making money and it's not just being selfish. So I created the whole layout of Old Lady Gang and how it needed to be ran. So as you know, I'm the first original host of Old Lady Gang for 5 years. So I trained everybody that came in, but then it got to a point where it was like, okay, I'm forgetting about me. I got to go, back to the hospital. I got to make more money. I was just moving around. I was just doing a lot. Mm-hmm. So I basically created the whole layout of the hosting at Old Lady Gang. And then me and Patrick was messing around. We was cool. And then he was like, yo, Sean, you think, would you be on a show? If we had a show. I'm like, yeah, I'll be on a show, whatever. And that's what it was. Patrick referred them. They called me. And at the time, I have some interview clips that I did. We did a first week of filming and then COVID happened.
Okay, yeah.
Patrick was together. We was fighting. We was arguing on the show. Like, they missed a lot of that and just gave y'all that. I feel like if they would have gave that first original episode, that we would have possibly got a season 2 because they were missing clips. They was missing my relationship with him and how it started and, and where it transpired and why I was in the relationship I was in now. Well, then.
Okay, just put a pin in it right there because you went right into what I was just about to ask you. You went right into the Kandi in the game.
And you got me on the show. That was it.
Yeah. So you went right into it, which is good. I like that. Okay. So thank you for confirming what I thought.
Okay.
Because I remember in like 2020, it was like at the first, I won't say the first of the year, but like you said, COVID had started around March.
It was March 1st.
Yes, I remember around. I guess I can still say the top of the year. I remember they were saying that Kandi was because I'm a big fan. I was, still a big fan. I was always looking at everything Kandi. But I remember them saying that she was getting a spinoff show, and it was about her restaurant. And I remember her mentioning it on RHOA at the reunion or something like that. I'm like, oh, so they're filming a show. But then COVID did happen and we didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing else about it in the news anymore about it up until like maybe towards the very next year. So can you take me back to that part? Like when y'all was filming right before COVID, what happened in between the time y'all stopped and when y'all picked back up again?
So when we started, I can remember like yesterday because I was working in the hospital and I was like, I quit. I'm about to be on TV. I'm done, but fuck y'all. I'm out of here, buddy. And I quit. And we had our first week of filming. When I tell you that was just a thrill, it was, if y'all would have got that first week of episode and that would have been episode 1 and then there's 11 episodes, y'all would have definitely felt the realness of me and Dom friendship, me and Torrin friendship, Torrin and Brian relationship, me and Patrick was there arguing at work. Like I was crying tears, like he hurt me so bad. I'm like, it's so much behind it. And then I started dating June to kind of like substitute that. And then they started fake arguing. I'm like, boy, I don't even know why you're here. This is the person that, I'm fucking with him. This is where we are. And then me and Dom, and we was getting ready for the club, and our relationship and our bond was just amazing. Filmed that whole week. We started doing confessionals. I have a confessional look from that year. I did a confessional, talked about it. Monday we about to film. COVID happened. They shut the whole shit down.
How did you feel when that happened? Because I would never forget how it was when everything shut down. Like it was so surreal. And sometimes I look back at it and I can't believe that ever happened.
It was like, bitch, I just quit my job. the fuck? What you mean? We not filming today? I'm like, I was thinking like, well, it was Monday at that point. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I could probably get back to my shift Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe I could ask him if I could come to work, woo, woo. And it just happened. And then time went by, then 2 weeks, and I'm like, fuck, what we about to do? And they ain't say nothing. And then we all sit in the house, and then me and June started what we started, and I'm stuck in the house with this nigga. Then I don't talk to Dom, I don't talk to Torn, I don't talk to Brian. Nobody's saying nothing to each other. Everybody's just, we don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know what happened. Somebody called me. You still interested? Da da da. You want to put him on the show? I'm like, we don't have no bond no more. Like, how can we make a show? We haven't seen each other in 7-8 months. Like, it's not the same. So if people felt that the relationships was weird, it was. We all just got out of the pandemic. Nobody's seen each other. Now we about to film. Like, we're
okay,
not.
that's a good starting point. Another starting point. So y'all film for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the first week of filming, it was, from the way it sounds to me, it was a heavy week of filming because you and Patrick were going through y'all stuff throughout that week.
Yes.
And then after that week was over, there was the shutdown with COVID. Yes. So there was months.
So it was Monday filming, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We still filming on Sunday. We doing confessionals. I got a confessional on a Sunday. That Monday when we were about to pick up again, they sent out a mass email like, we're not filming tomorrow. COVID happened. They told us not to do this and this and that. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Tuesday happened. Oh, we still not doing I'm like, I just quit my job, y'all. So then now we back to trying to pick up and film. We like,
okay, so that was March of 2020 when that happened, right?
Yes.
And so when did y'all pick back up?
We picked up that October
of
2020, October, November-ish, because it came out that following March. So they was trying to rush shoot so they can drop it that March.
Mm-hmm.
And shit, I don't know what happened. Brian was sober. He wasn't an alcoholic. Brian Torn was somewhere. Dom had a man. I had a man. Patrick got engaged twice. Like shit just happening. Yeah.
So when y'all pick back up, basically the rush film, so y'all can get it out in the timely manner that y'all was, I guess, scheduled to. How was that like? Like, y'all ain't talk, y'all ain't seen each other, and now y'all jumping back up the film again, and there's so many different things that have transpired. What's going through your mind? Like, was it weird when you came to set to film and you had to talk to these people that you ain't talked to in forever, and it's like the relationships have changed because of the COVID?
I think we started working maybe a few weeks before when the world was opening up. We kind of started working, so I kind of seen them every now and then, and we came to work and we talked. But if you can see the chemistry, it changed a little bit. It shifted. Like, we had a whole new round of employees. We had a whole new set of friends. Like, we had a relationship. So it was weird, but it wasn't weird because we still family. We've been doing this for 5 years. Like, we've already been in this in and out space. So I don't know, but if you can tell on the show that it kind of was
it kind of was. Now that I think about it, it kind of was a little weird because it's but now it kind of, a lot of things that I had questions about, it does make sense to me now. And I remember they did show like flashbacks of old stuff that y'all did before COVID. So that's when I kind of put it in my mind that, okay, so maybe they were filming, but COVID stopped them from filming. And that's why because I think they showed a lot. I think it was like a scene with you and June and Patrick or something like that. And they went back
arguing. Yes.
Yeah, they showed
like, oh my God. And then Ty was trying to break me and Patrick up from fighting. And I was just like, I can't stand him. He did that. So it's like, damn, Ty, why you didn't let them put that episode out? Like, that episode would have put us up here. I already know. It was messy.
Maybe they should have just let that be the first episode and then just do like a such and such months later, blah 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 blah. Then y'all could have
that would have been perfect.
Yeah, y'all could have gave some context because the way that it sounds, I do think that Kandi and the Gang was a solid show, but with the way that you're explaining
pieces, it was missing.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that was missing. So now that you're explaining this part to me, it kind of sounds like it would have been an even better show if we had that continuity that we needed to make it make sense.
To make it together. So yeah.
Okay, so By the time y'all got to the end of the season, rather,
Okay.
did y'all ever know if the show was going to be picked up for a second season or not? Like, what happened? Because I've seen shows like you guys' show, and people were trying to make it seem like it was a ratings thing, and I just don't feel like it was. Of course, it wasn't like no Housewives ratings or nothing like that. But when nobody was really expecting it, I've seen shows with even less than what y'all had, and they was still, some of them still running. Some of them be running for 8 years at a time. So it really ain't got nothing to do with that. But my thing is, what happened to Kandi in the Game? Why did it not come back? That's the question that a lot of us have, especially me and my two friends, T and JoJo, because we was
T and
doing,
JoJo.
yeah, we had a whole panel for the show. Roast
I
Review had
remember.
a whole panel. Oh, okay.
I watch. Happy
had a whole-
15 years, right? How long you been doing it?
I've been doing it for 15 years now. Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm gonna get in, and you know what? Before this is over, I'm gonna get into you before this is over. Just wait to see what I'm gonna say now. But what happened and why didn't do you know? Do you
They
even
didn't
know?
tell us anything. We didn't know. They just kept talking about numbers. We were watching the numbers go up and people were talking about it in the blogs, but we didn't know. We was just waiting. Like we were waiting to see if it was good enough for another one. And then we were like, Kandi had open-ended questions where she wasn't saying no, but she wasn't saying yes. So we was confused. Like we was like, shit, I don't know either. So, and then it was like Todd wanted to do it. And then when he said it, Bravo was like, oh, wait, don't do it. We can do it and let's work something out. And that was just a talk and nobody said nothing. But I'm always ready if they just want to do me. I'm still here. Give me a shot.
Listen, I really wanted them to bring it back. I felt like it had some potential.
We had so much potential. Like, and it was just like when them cameras came on, the drama just kept going. Like it was good. And now if we was to do it and all the growth that we all each have with ourselves and where we are today and just, I would love to get back to that restaurant, but it's closed now. So that's done.
Yeah, they're saying the one in East Point is open. That's the one.
I've never been to that one. I feel like if we would have just kept Old Lady Gang on Peter Street and made it a staple point and a monument, we didn't need no other ones. We could have just kept that one, and that one would have just been.
That's the one I really wanted to go to because I've been to OLG before, but the one in East Point. That's the one I went to. I didn't go to the one on Peter Street.
The one on Peter Street we used to be watching football on a projector. We had Thursday, Friday Night Live. We had the downstairs with the ratchet music, the upstairs with the classy music. Like when I say, oh, Lady Gang was the best, I could say that was the best job I've ever had in my life. And I had over 20-something jobs. So that was one of my best jobs. I was the boss. Like I'm running this shit. So
oh my God, that is so crazy. Because I went to the one in East Point before I moved to Atlanta. That's back when I was still like visiting my friend. I was here for my birthday or something. And I really want to go to the OLG so bad. And they were like, okay, well, I don't feel like going all the way to Peter Street. Let's go out this way. And I'm like,
you got to go to the one on Peter Street. Missed that one so bad.
And we went to Blaze too. Me and my best friend, we had went to Blaze and all that. So we was trying to support everything. So, but I'm mad now because that's the one I really want to go to, the main one, the main location. Mm-hmm. That's the one I want to go to. So y'all didn't know that y'all really didn't have no answers as to why Kandi in the Game wasn't coming back. And I know there were rumors about it, maybe going to another network or something like that, which I could have seen.
Yeah.
Somebody could have picked it up, but I don't. Sometimes I feel like these executives really don't know what
the people like. Like you don't know.
Like
you don't know what the people want. Like they wanted another season.
Yes, like I really did. Like I wanted another season of that show because I feel like it was so much potential there, and I feel like they could at least gave it, if they was gonna, take it away, they could at least gave it one more season to see how it would pan out, and then continue on. Because like you said already, it was kind of disjointed due to the fact that they went on this long hiatus because of COVID. So they should have taken that into account and then let y'all come back. That's
But
what I
and then when they did it, they did real good. They did good with Philip because they know I don't be liking new management. So that was all real. Everybody was like, "Oh, it was scripted, whatever." That was real. I really don't like nobody new that comes in and try to tell me what to do. And then like,
since you brought Philip up,
oh,
people been saying since that show came out that I look like that man. Do I look like him to you? Let me take my hat off. Do I look like him to you?
no. With the hat on, possibly.
People have been saying I look like that man since that show came out.
Oh my gosh. I can see it with the hat on a little bit, but I don't know. It's the teeth. The teeth is real. You got real nice teeth. I like the
Thank
teeth.
you.
Philip got
Thank
real
you.
nice teeth too. Philip is maybe so, Philip. I had seen him one time and I was like, hey, but he was with his friends, so he acted like he know me. So I was like, ooh, you ain't never worry about me speaking to your ass again.
And here I go talking about how fine the man is, and everybody talking about he look like me. I was just like, what?
So that means you fine.
I guess that means I'm fine then. So anyway, so let's get into some of your castmates. I want to know what you think of your castmates now and whatever. Like, how was your relationship, before and what it is now? So we're gonna start it off with Brandon. What you think of Brandon?
I really didn't get to know Brandon for real. He was just another manager that got hired, and he was just thrown in the wolves, and he was trying to figure it out. But he was cool. He didn't last long either. He got fired right after the show.
Oh damn! Damn. Dom Unique.
I love Dom. I do wish we could rekindle our friendship, but she moved to Houston, so I don't get to see her anymore. I do follow her. I do support her and the things that she's doing. Yeah, I miss all of them. Nobody's here.
Oh, everybody gone. That's what it sounds like. Brian.
I love Brian. Me and Brian talk every now and then. He was here for a little bit, then he went to North Carolina. Now he's in LA doing his soul role. So I'm very proud of him. But like I said, we talk when we talk. But I still love all. If they call me tomorrow, I'll answer the phone. I have the same number.
Okay, there's a Rashard. It's like I remember him, but then I don't.
Yeah, you don't. Who is that? I don't know. Next.
Oh, okay. Torin.
Haven't talked to Torin since we stopped filming, so I don't know what Torin's up to.
Okay. I be hoping I'm gonna run into him out here, but that's another situation for me.
I think he went to LA too. I don't think he's here sometimes.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I follow him on social media. I think
he's gone.
I be looking at his stuff. Melvin.
I love Melvin. I follow Melvin. Me and Melvin talk every now and then. He just cooks some food. He's a chef. I gotta find a restaurant he work at.
Mm-hmm.
This food be looking so good. I'm like, Melvin, let me get a plate, but he still never gave me a plate. But me and Melvin talk on Instagram.
Okay, Philip.
I don't see Philip. Don't. Next.
Don Juan.
Don't talk to him either.
That's my homie. Patrick.
Patrick is so cool. Me and Patrick is still cool. Me and Patrick hung out. We hung out last Halloween. This Halloween we didn't link up, but I did talk to him the other day.
Okay, well that's good that y'all cool. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. And how was the experience working with Kandi?
Kandi is a sweetheart. Kandi and people be thinking like Kandi is me. I love her little soul. She is just the flyest. I love her real bad. Like she's so fly. Like whoever her stylist is, eats down every time. Hair be matching. She is just that girl. Like I inspire. She got all the businesses. I'm trying to be just like her. So
yes, I love Kandi. She's always been very sweet to me, always been very kind, very supportive. I remember interviewing her maybe the same, it probably was a year before Kandi and the Gang came out, somewhere around that time. I don't know, but it was either before or after Kandi and the Gang came out. And I interviewed her and she was so humble. Yeah, she was so humble. And then, I met her in person. As a matter of fact, I went to the Escape when they did the Queens of R&B tour
Okay.
last year. I
Okay.
went to the Birmingham show because they asked them to come to Mississippi. So I went to the Birmingham show, and I had finally met her in person along with Tiny and Tamika, and that was a great experience. And then I went to her Candy Cares event last November, and she was real nice. Mama Joyce told me I was handsome, so I knew if I know if Mama Joyce told me I was handsome, then I know I'm handsome because Mama Joyce do not play no games. So I was just happy to hear that I was handsome from Mama Joyce. But Kandi is really nice.
She
Like I
is an
really fuck with
amazing
Kandi.
spirit. I meant to say, she actually just donated to H2O Swim Dynamics, which is my nonprofit. And I teach kids how to swim in the lower income communities. And she just sent a donation. And I just was like, thank you, Kandi, so much. I love you. I appreciate you and all that you're doing. And she is the GOAT. Giving her flowers.
Yes, like people really don't know how genuine she really
That
is.
lady
Like
is a boss.
she is.
She
Like
gets to it. I don't know how she sleeps. I don't think she sleeps. I think she just wakes up and go. But yeah, that girl, that woman is amazing. Like
she
shout out.
is.
Thank you for the opportunity. I love it. Thank you so much. Todd too. Oh, Todd, he from New York, so I fucks with Todd.
Yeah. I saw Todd at the Candy Cares thing last year.
Yes.
And I didn't really say anything to him, because being in Atlanta, you be seeing like people that are celebs a lot around here, and it's kind of like you.
I hate it though. Todd be running from people. Todd hates it.
Yeah, I didn't say anything to him, but Monietta was talking to me, and Carmen was all them out like it. I already knew the women was gonna talk to me either way. Like me and Monietta was over there kicking.
No, but I love Todd. Todd called me to come to be in Don't Bring Your Man to Atlanta. He called me personally. He was like, I need you for the scene. I'm like, all right, here I go. I actually was a server. I'm like, you dead wrong. I'm really supposed to be the host. But I was like, host server, let me know what you need. I don't know if you watched it, but I got a little.
I haven't seen it yet. I intend on watching it though. I haven't seen it.
Really, really good. Go, Don't Bring Your Man to Atlanta. Todd Tucker Productions. I was in there asking Drew Sidora, do you need anything? Let me know. Here's your table. Just a little cutesy, but Todd cool, Kandi cool, everybody cool. Just call me if you want to just give me my own segment.
Well, speaking of, now we're post Kandi in the game. Now I know that you want to get back on TV. So what's your plan now? Like what you trying to get into? Like what type of show you want to do? Like what are you trying to get into now?
So it's actually in the works. I can't talk about it, but I'm a reality TV entrepreneur girly. I'm in the loop doing certain things. So yeah, just something where I could just be myself. I'm single, I'm living life, or just dating and just showing y'all the hustle behind the hustle. Like, it's not just all pretty face glams and I'm on TV and this is where I am now. No, I worked my ass off. Like if you watch the show, I had like the swimming lessons with the aunties. And so my swimming business has been established for a couple years now. So it's been doing great. It's like, it's flourishing. Shades by Drika is doing well as well. I'm just getting my hands in different things. And because I learned a lot from Kandi, like you just have to have multiple streams of income to keep up the lifestyle that you desire or to be on that next level in your life, So
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. You can't be around Kandi and not take no gems.
Something from it. Yeah, you can't even just be like, when you're in the room with those people and you just be like, how do you do it? And she just like, you gotta just pray about it. You just gotta let things happen. You gotta lock in. You really gotta lock in, and what you want, don't make it feel, don't feel as if it's unreachable. Like it's not there. Like everybody has the same 24 hours and you choose what you want to do with it.
Because just like you said, like just like I just said a minute ago, like you can't be around someone like Kandi and not pick up no gems from her, because like I do YouTube full time and I work full time too. So a lot of people be like, well, if you make a decent amount of money from YouTube, then why do you still work a 9-to-5 job? It's an easy answer. It's too strange. It's not like I like the 9-to-5. Let's be clear. It's not like I like it. I hate it actually. But then there's perks. You have certain things with your 9-to-5 that you don't get from YouTube, like insurance. I have an insurance policy. I have the dental insurance. I have medical insurance. I have vision insurance. 3 things that you need. I have a 401k. I also have, I think, a pension as well. Those are things that's important. Do I like it? No. But even
Like,
with my YouTube, I make money here. Absolutely. Like it kind of funds extra things that I want to do, as well as the way I like to travel and stuff. But it's not the kind of money that I could just sit up here and be like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job and just do this. No. And even if I was making the kind of money I want to make, because some people would kill to make the kind of money I make doing this.
yeah.
But I always want more for myself. So even if I did make the money that I want to, I probably wouldn't quit my 9 to 5, because YouTube is like a business. Business have months where it's up, and then it has months where it's down. You know what I mean? It fluctuates. Even with Kandi, like when she was talking about the music industry and how sometimes you up in the music industry and then sometimes you down in the music industry. It fluctuates. So you never know what's going to happen. So you got to always have that other stream of income. And I even just put out a book. That's something else that I did. Like I have a lot of different things that I want to do to make sure I keep the money flowing. So you're doing the right thing by trying to keep all these avenues going.
I got my 5. I hit my 5 streams of income 2025. So I accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish this year. And I'm just so thankful that, everything is just falling in my lap. Like everything, you have to pray, you have to manifest, you have to just know what you want. And I knew that I wanted different streams of income, because the season change. You have to, like, sometimes you can't swim outside all year round, and then you have sunglasses in, and that's good for summertime or holidays where you could bring that back. So now I had just took my exam with the state. I'm a process server, so now I serve court order documents. And then I just got into the Toro business. So it's just like you kind of just got to put your hands in different things and just see what you like to do and what's fit for the economy and what's happening. Mind you, I'm sorry for the people that, passed away through deaths and drownings and stuff, but drownings in those swimming classes have been picking up tremendously because people are dying from swimming, and that is a life skill that you need. So that's my advantage there, where it's like, all right, shit, let's get the ball rolling with these swimming lessons. Like, let's keep it going.
Right. I agree. I agree with that. So, now the show that you say you working on, is it an ensemble show? Could you at least tell me that?
It's a little something.
Oh, see, she can't tell me shit. Like she can't tell me shit, but that's okay. Now I think we come to the end, but before we do go, first of all, I enjoyed you. This was great.
Thank
That's
you.
number one. Number two, let me just tell you. So when we was reviewing the show, I just thought that you were mean as fuck. Like I thought, because you were like the villain of the show. So I thought that you were just mean as hell and all that. But sitting here talking to you, you ain't half bad.
You are an Aquarius. I don't even know why you act like that. You don't let nobody play with you. So it's like you just stop. Tell the people they need to stop judging me, because at the end of the day, y'all not gonna let nobody talk to y'all no type of way at no job. You just said it. You just said you had to let somebody have it. But when I'm letting somebody have it in real life, y'all talking about something. Oh, you is not supposed to be talking to customers like that, and you is supposed to, girl, fuck them customers. You never.
I don't give a fuck about that whole. Customers always write bullshit, because they're not. The moment a customer tried to swing an umbrella at me one time and tried to hit me with an umbrella, I was done with that. I was done with that whole thing. So why you get to swing
umbrellas at customers, but I can't tell them to seat themselves?
No, that lady came in there and swung an umbrella at me.
Not
straight up, just because she thought. No, she swung an umbrella at me because she thought I wanted her man, and that was not the case. Her man wanted me. Okay, let's be clear. And I curved his ass. I did not want her man. Okay. And he was in jail anyway. What could I do with him?
But hold on, because I heard you got a new show you about to be on. You about to be on some shows, and you about to be doing some too. So what you about to be on there acting up doing? Tell me the scoop, because what you got going on? Maybe I need to come over there with you to stir the pot.
Listen, I'm gonna be this is supposed to be about you, not me.
Because you think you slick, because you trying to put Aquarius down. You think everybody thinking I'm the mean girl, but I'm really nice, like, for real.
Okay, well, since you asked, this is a web reality show. It ain't gonna be on national TV. It's like an internet.
Still something. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. But it's like a show with a bunch of creatives. Like, of course, I'm a content creator, and then A guy that I used to date is also on the show. He's a rapper and an actor. One of my best friends is on here. He's a rapper. Um, and then one of my other friends is a singer. He's on here. And there was one more other person that I met while being on the show. He's a nurse and he has a spa business. And the person that helped put this show together, she's on here too. She's a creative director. And I must say that this show, though it's an ensemble cast, it's all about me. Yes, it is. It's all about me, and it's all about the guy that I used to date and all of our business. Everybody want to know if we're still
all of it is about
around.
Okay, I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch it. You know I love when we the center of attention. Aquarius we be bullying shit. Like we is the show. No offense on to my cast members. I love all of them to death. But
listen, it's crazy because I didn't come into I was not coming into because at first I was saying no, like I ain't want to do it. I ain't want to do it. And then when I did it, it's just like now I made this damn show about me now. Cause it's about me and the guy that I was dating, and it's like it's complicated.
What was his sign? What's the guy that you was dating? What's his sign?
He's a Gemini.
You know we is compatible with Geminis. We love them bad. But
it's so complicated.
They got that mixed personality. Like one minute you love me, then you don't love me, then I don't know, then I don't know. So now I gotta go do something with somebody else because you playing with me. So I don't think we should be together. But we are the perfect signs.
We are. I suggest you watch it because it's hella funny, and they're all they doing is talking about me and him the whole time. That's all they doing, talking about me and him. And it's kind of they think and they make it seem like we're playing in their faces because they keep questioning us about the relationship, and they're saying, "Are y'all together or not?" And we're like, "We're friends." And
but you're so compatible. So
we kind of are friends. We kind of are friends that teeter-totter over the friendship thing. So it's complicated. So we really don't know what to get. We don't know what kind of answer to give them. So when they're asking us questions, they say, "Why don't you just give us a straight answer?" I'm looking at them like, hell, we don't even know what we are. Like, how can we give you an answer?
Oh, I love it. I love it. Did you do any other shows or anything else?
This is my first time.
Okay.
This is my first time doing something like this. And now I understand now. It ain't even came out yet, and I understand now. Okay, I
gotta get into some other stuff. It's fun. I did I was on Bel Air. Like I did a little
okay.
So season 3, episode 3, I was on Bel Air. I was a swim stunt double for Lisa, who played. So she was trying out for the Olympics, and then there's a swimming part. That's all me swimming.
Oh, okay.
So your girl be outside. So I need you to go ahead and get into some more stuff because Aquarius we need to be seen. Like we just they gotta see our face, they gotta see our personality just so they can know,
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm gonna take your advice because who knows where this can go and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, oh my God, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this, but it's gonna be good. But however, thank you for coming today. I really had a good time talking to you, and I'm dead ass serious. We outside out for real.
We going outside.
I'm dead ass. Do you follow me on Instagram?
Yes, I think I do. If I don't, I'm about to.
Yeah, please do. Or just if you do already, DM because I don't be knowing who be following me half the time. So just let me know. But thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. Thank you for picking me. One of the people you picked. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm on my little press tour run, so I got you. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Congratulations on all your success. I look forward to watching you. You are amazing, and your personality is awesome. And we gonna see you at the top.
We're gonna see you at the top too. You're already there in my eyes. So you keep going, okay?
You coming with me.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.